Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Samson Outdoors. We're in Utah. This is a hunt that I didn't know if I was going to get to do because of that mountain goat hunt. I had this time off and it was kind of I could take it there or I could take it here. Since the goat is in the freezer, we're taking it here. It's a good day. Just drove in. It's Sunday. I've got a nice little spot to glass from and try to start learning the unit tonight and tomorrow. Probably stay just up the road here a few hundred feet tonight. I get settled in and start glassing and scouting. Essentially, this tag does not open until Wednesday. It's a muzzleloader tag that I drew with no years of points, so I don't have super crazy expectations, but we're gonna have fun. But we're not gonna go backpacking in all sorts of crazy hellholes this time, like seemed to be always the theme with the mountain goat hunt, as it should be. That's what you want, that's what you sign up for. But we're going to take it a little easier this time around, a little more truck camping, and I've got a couple of days to kind of glass and figure things out and see what happens. Try and turn up a good buck and relax and hunt and enjoy ourselves. I'm guessing more like 300 sheep than one sheep that I saw this morning. Okay, we're back to the truck. Mostly it's just too windy to glass at this distance. And the sheep are also annoying. Coming up on 9 o'clock here on Tuesday. The quick recap is that we've seen 4 does, a bunch of elk, a couple of nice elk. Yeah, we've been glassing the backside of where we were Sunday and Monday. Sunday night, Monday morning. And didn't see much but the elk, but I just talked to the sheep herder. And he said he saw a buck near here. This is a place that I found tracks on the road, and I was going to go glass back into this other basin. I'm still going to do that. I think that's what he said. He didn't speak a lot of English. But, I mean, he just was like, oh yeah, there was a buck over there. I think. I don't know. I don't speak enough Spanish. But it was very clear that he had seen a buck down by some water over here. So I think I'm going to pop up and glass both ways actually for a little bit here and see what other sign is on the ground here. He kind of rode off. He was on a horse and he had about 4 dogs with him, which I'm sure upset everything when they started barking when I drove up. But let's get to it. So, did not see any deer. Did run into the sheep herder again. Yeah, he was very emphatic about the location of the buck this time. So, that's right. I was kind of checking something that wasn't. I think he was like, what are you doing, you idiot? You're not in the right spot, which I did intentionally. Go back up and around and see if we can find a nice place to glass into that area that he was talking about. I don't know how much I'm going to film of this. Again, like I said, I've got a lot of days and not a lot of SD card space, but we'll see. A little bit of practice. At least it still goes off. This is our last sit for the evening. Hopefully something walks out. we're gonna try and look into some dark timber and some mahogany across canyon and see if we can catch one. As the sun comes around and the shadows move, the bucks get up and move. Try not to make too much noise because I am within 100 of a bull elk. So. Wind. There's a lot of excitement over 5 does. Can I get by you? Thank you. Alright guys, I think we found the buck hole. A little late in the day to see him out and around. This is like the only place that you can't really glass from the road. Everybody on the road has been saying they haven't seen bucks. So we're gonna sit here and look over this little spot. The wind has died down, which is awesome. Good for my sanity. It blew all night. As you saw with the commotion of the pickup, there were 8 does that we saw this morning. Behind us, and then on a different ridge. And a couple of elk, another decent bull. I can't believe these people aren't getting off the road to go fill these bull tags, but whatever, do what you want. Oh, guys, we did it. I did it, I guess. I always say we. I don't know how folks feel about that, but I finally found the bucks. All 3 of them. The little basket bucks. And a little bachelor group. Those might be the only legal bucks in this unit. This is a place that was hit hard by winter last year. I'm just glad we found some. Unfortunately, I did not have time to go over and make a play on them. This is great. Shouldn't be so... Yeah, maybe I should be so excited about basket bucks, but normally you get excited over big deer. So, we'll have to get in there tomorrow, bright and early. Make sure we set an alarm this morning, unlike yesterday morning. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, so we didn't completely high center the pickup. We kind of got one wheel off the ground a little bit, and the frame was a little twisted, like this door wouldn't close. A little more work than it needed to be. Hopefully that didn't spook the deer too bad, because that was sure not exactly super quiet. Mid-morning update. Lots of elk. No deer. This started out right where it was at the last light. And the elk were in exactly the same spot. The deer, no, not so much. I find it hard to believe that these bucks moved very far. They just didn't show themselves, so I think we'll take that route. Still hunt around. I don't want to go left because there's elk over there. I think it's a wrap for me here in Utah, and be right and ready to go next week for work. So we're gonna do that. I'm at a point that I am ready to end this. and get out of here before the really bad weather rolls in. You know, some people might say that is the good deer hunting weather, and you're not wrong. But it's been a long year. I just want to relax. It's not. I just do. It's been a lot. Yeah. I don't have to get into all of everything, but it's been a lot. It's been a long week. Let's get out of here. We'll see you on the next one.